Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a look at my September 2024 TBR. If you're interested in seeing the books that I want to read this month, please stick around. I just got done filming my August 2024 reading recap, and I thought it would be perfect just to dive right into my September TBR and not forget to film a TBR like I did last month. So we're going to be talking about the 6 books that I want to read in September. I have been sticking with 6 book TBRs this year, and I definitely feel like that has worked very well for me. I have not read every single book on my TBR every month. I think I've only done that like 2 months this year, but again, I just think that 6 books is a good number. It's feasible, it's reasonable, while also still hopefully leaving me some time to read, like a mood read in there. And I am very excited for these 6 books that we have on my TBR this month. The first book that we're going to talk about is one that is a classic. I do not read classics very often, but I am excited to do so because this will fit the classics section on my genre challenge that I have been doing this year. This is also one of my 24 books in 2024, and that is Persuasion by Jane Austen. I have heard many people say that this is one of their favorite Jane Austen books. Obviously, we hear a lot about Pride and Prejudice. We hear a lot about Emma, but a lot of people say that this one is her most well written, that this one is her funniest, and it's shorter, which is exciting because the last book that I read from Jane Austen was Emma, and that one is a chunker. I'm very excited to read this. I have thoroughly enjoyed the Jane Austen books that I have read and want to add another one to that list. So Persuasion. The next book that we're going to talk about, I have actually already read. I'm filming this video on September 8th, so I have gotten to a couple of books this month, and this one is Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. This is also one of my 24 books in 2024. I have read one other Jennifer Saint book before this one. That was Atalanta. I got an advanced listening copy of that. I liked it. I didn't love it. I do know that she just came out with Hera, so she has a new release out. I've heard, though, nothing but wonderful things about Ariadne, so I was very excited to pick it up and see what all the hype is about and see if I like it, see if this genre is a genre for me, because I really have not read a lot of Greek mythology retellings. I read the Song of Achilles and absolutely loved it, 5 out of 5 stars. And then I've read Atalanta. I don't think I've read any others. I do have Circe, but I just have not gotten around to reading Circe. I'm actually scared to read it. I know that sounds weird, but was very much looking forward to Ariadne this month. The next book on my TBR is one that I was fortunate enough to get a physical copy of, a physical review copy of. I just did not get around to reading it before the book was released, and that is The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic by Breanne Randall. I have always felt like this cover and this title just screams early fall to me, and so September seemed like the perfect month to give it a read. Right on the back, it says that it's for fans of practical magic and Gilmore Girls, and I love both of those things, so I am really looking forward to picking this up. I quite honestly don't know what it's about. I don't know if this leans more romance or if this leans more, straight fiction, but we will see. I'm very excited for it. The next book that we're going to talk about is one that I received a digital ARC of through NetGalley, and that is Januaries by Olivie Blake. I read the Atlas series by Olivie Blake. I finished it early this year, and I love it. And so hearing that Olivie Blake is coming out with something new, there is no way that I'm not going to take advantage of reading it if I can read it early. So I'm very much looking forward to reading this. I have heard that it's a collection of short stories, though I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but Yeah, I can't wait to read this. The next book on my TBR is one that I am honestly kind of embarrassed to say I haven't read yet. I was looking forward to the release of this book. I was counting down the days until this book came out, and the fact that we're now 2 months out from its release and I still haven't read it yet is shameful. And that is Breaking the Dark by Lisa Jewell. This is a Jessica Jones story, and if you're not familiar, Jessica Jones is a Marvel superhero. I absolutely loved the Jessica Jones series on Netflix. It is now available to watch on Disney Plus if anyone is curious. She's definitely more of a vigilante. There's definitely more of a grittiness to her story. I just love the Jessica Jones character, and I've really enjoyed the Lisa Jewell books that I have read. So this combination is very, very intriguing to me, and I am very much looking forward to giving it a read. And the last book that is on my TBR for August 2024 is a romance. I didn't know that I had any straight romance on my TBR yet, so I wanted to make sure I included one, and that is Not in Love by Hazelwood. This is her newest release, and I have absolutely loved her romance books, her kind of women in STEM romance books, and I'm very much looking forward to reading another one and seeing how it goes. And that is it for my TBR for September 2024. Very much looking forward to all of these books and truly and genuinely hoping that I get to all of these books this month. If you have read any of these books and want to give me some spoiler-free thoughts, please do not hesitate to comment down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.